Casey Rich, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if speakers start toppling in states all over the country?
Yeah, I guess it would.
I mean, look, every state is corrupt to the core. I mean, think about it, folks. Just put this in your head. Think about this for a minute. I mean, I'm pretty much preaching to the choir, but anybody that's just, casually stopped by tonight or something, checking this out, I want you to think about something. When Jefferson City, when they're in session from January to May, every day you have corporations and their lobbyists, and they're working hard to turn the politicians towards their interests. Every day. How often are the people up there? Very little. So do you really think that voting for a two-party corporate monopoly every 2 to 4 years, how do you think that's going to hold up against all these corporations, their lobbyists working the system every day up there in Jeff City?
Yep.
Okay, think about that, folks. And it's been going on like that for decades. Our state is corrupt to the core, and so is every other state in this country, and so is every other country on this planet. Did you hear me?
I did.
Was I loud enough and clear enough? Everything I said
Casey,
is a fact. Someone want to challenge me?
No, I was going to agree with you. No, there's no country on this planet ain't got blood on their hands, buddy. Keep preaching.
There are no democracies. There are no constitutional representative republics. We have a global oligarchy. Let's just be real, folks. And I don't want to hear some dumbass saying conspiracy theory or some kind of nonsense like that. It's a fact. I was up in Jeff City this last session pretty much every damn day. And I'm telling you, here's how it works. Corporations, banking, and all that. Politics is below that. We, the people, are dead on the bottom.
Well, pause
We're
that.
the host that the rest of the parasites feed off of.
I want to pause that for a second because there's a little interference there. Basically, what was said was that corporations, businesses, banking, and their lobbyists are top of the food chain. Party politics is right underneath that. We, the people, are at the bottom. All right, we're the host that the rest of those parasites feed off of. I just want it's good because I know it didn't come through. But all right, we'll continue. Maybe. Yeah, let's try this. Boom.
They're taxed the most, they're taxed the least. They get everything they want, we get nothing. So, and like I said, they work the system up there every day. And all we do is go vote for Tweedledee or Tweedledum every 2 to 4 years. We don't have nothing. They rule and control everything. That's in the state, your county, municipality, every country on this planet. Simple as that. When are you going to wake up, people, and start realizing this and start taking action?
That was probably rhetorical, but if
what we got,
I agree with
Now
Casey.
finish something,
I agree
please.
with. I do.
Hang on there, John. I want to finish something here. All right. What we got, Dean Plocker on there. Everybody's hoping he steps down. You know what? I'm hoping he fights to stay on, because the longer he stays on, the longer he's going to be in the spotlight. I'm telling you right now, the software and the charges for the trip to Hawaii, whatever. That's the tip of the iceberg.
Yep.
Just on Dean. That's just Dean. He's the tip of the iceberg. Everything else.
Yeah. He's the tip of the iceberg. And that's just him. And there's a lot more. Because I know you probably couldn't hear that because there's interference. All right, let's go.
Okay, Casey, you're breaking up on us and your
video's frozen.
There's a lot of
exposing and clean up to do. Yeah, keep fighting, Dean. Stay on there, man. Don't give up.
I kind of hear you too, Casey, and I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And if anybody would know, you would know. You have spent a lot of time up there.
Now I want you to pay attention to something that's being said here.
Because the fact of the matter is the United States government, unfortunately, is in the process of converting over to feudalism right now. Most people don't understand that or don't know it. It's happening kind of slow, but it's definitely happening. And the only way you're going to stop it is by literally getting your state, basically get all the corruption out of your state. So your state can block all the bad stuff that's coming out of the federal government. 10th Amendment stuff, nullification.
Now, when he said we were moving towards feudalism, I know a lot of people are going to think, oh, he's being melodramatic there. No, he's not. I mean, that's the natural progression. Again, like what was said earlier, it's corrupt to the core. The states, the counties, the municipalities, every country on this planet. We know it's corrupt on the federal level. Most people understand that. But you know what? It's also totally corrupt on state, county, local. It's basically an oligarchy because those people are up there every day working the system, and we the people aren't. So who do you think it's gonna benefit? Simple as that. And feudalism is just a natural progression. I mean, look at the history of civilization. It's always been kings or you have kings and rulers like that, and then the rest of the people were peasants, slaves, whatever. It's always been like that. What we've had maybe the last couple hundred years was an aberration. And you know what? And even that aberration has been corrupt for decades. We have nothing. Everything's ruled from the top down. You got the left and the right arguing over social issues and nonsense stuff like that, pointing fingers at each other, barking at each other, blaming them for everything. And meanwhile, this oligarchy just keeps right on rolling. This, what do you call it? The military-industrial complex. I mean, and while we're sitting there arguing over left versus right or, all these little social issues and stuff and beating each other up, they're just rolling. I mean, look what's happening, man. I mean, look at all these wars going on. I mean, look. I mean, you've got these oligarchs sipping on their blood oil cocktails, murdering people left and right in all these different countries and grabbing up the natural resources. And you think they give a bleep about us? You think they wouldn't do that to us too if they could get away with it? But they can get away with it on the other side of the planet because nobody's, it's out of sight, out of mind. Nobody really looks at it that hard. But again, everything is corrupt. There are no democracies. There are no constitutional representative republics. It's a world global oligarchy. And the only way you're going to get it back is you have to take it back because they're not going to give it to you. And you're going to have to start through the states. You get your state back, then you go after your federal government. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching. If you like what you heard, spread the word.